Killer Kill from the folk, kicking shit, man, we appreciate it, go. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? It's your favorite homegirl, Kickin Shxt, and we back with a special edition of Kickin Shit. I know you probably caught that last episode of rappers who were killed by their friends, but I decided to come back with a little bit of a twist, and we're gonna review rappers who killed their friends. Like, it's only fair, right, that we do both sides of the story. So, without further ado, we're gonna just hop into this review. But before we get too deep into the video, make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, and joining the Kickin Shit family. We're trying to get to our 1K to go ahead and get officially monetized for this thing, so help your sister out while we along the way. Now, let's get into the video.
Rappers who killed their friends. A bond between friends is something irreplaceable and special, yet oftentimes, negative feelings get intertwined in the friendship and can turn violent, even lethal.
What 21 Savage got to do with this?
These situations often stem from feelings of jealousy
and
monetary dilemmas. In today's video, we're going to discuss rappers who killed their friend and the reason why. But first, before the start of the video, make sure to leave a like. If you want to join this month's giveaway on some of the free stuff on your screen, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel. Watch the video till the end and then leave a comment with the keyword down below.
Okay, buddy.
Ynwmelly.
Right.
Jamel Maurice Demons, whose stage name is Ynwmelly.
First of all, the fact that this man's last name is Demons, mama should have knew something in the hemisphere was going to need to be nurtured a little bit more. But I digress. You can't pick your name, or can you?
Rapper and songwriter from Gifford, Florida. He is best known for his song
Ain't he from
Murder on
Florida?
My Mind, which gained a mass popularity after his allegedly retelling of true events, and the song being used in court against him for murder charges.
Right, I'm sure all of y'all know the story about how Murder on My Mind came about, and it's supposed to be about the actual incident of him murdering his friends. So let's see what they actually can tell us and dissect about this.
The song became a global trend, having parodies and dances made for the song. Before this incident, Demons had quite a criminal record, including possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of a firearm, and ammunition by a convicted felon. In February of 2019, Demons was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder after killing 2 of his close childhood friends.
Wow.
On October 26th of 2018, Demons' friends and fellow rappers YMW Hoovy, aka 19-year-old Christopher Thomas Jr., and YMW Sack Chaser, aka 21-year-old Anthony Williams, were shot to death by Demons and another childhood friend, Cortland Henry. Demons and Henry conspired together to stage a drive-by shooting to kill Thomas and Williams. Though the exact motive behind these murders is unknown, a video posted...
Like, how are they signed? Okay, now correct me, because I know you can be signed to the label, but you also can just be a part of the gang and have a name. I know he just stated that they were rappers, but why? I guess I'm answering my own question too. Who cares about money at the end of the day when I'm gonna do what I want to do? And nigga, I feel like you betrayed me, so I'm gonna set up a drive-by and have my childhood friends murdered. I don't care what we're building and what our legacy is supposed to be. I guess that's the answer to my own question of how and why. What will make you fathom to murder your childhood friends? Okay.
Posted by Demon's mother suggests that the two may have threatened her for money, resulting in Demons and Henry getting defensive.
Wow. And if that is true at all, then that's crazy too. But dang, do it have to result to murder? And I guess the answer is yes. I do not advocate for that level of violence, but it's given. You come from my mama, I come for y'all. It should just be different ways to handle shit though, respectfully.
Nor Henry. On February 25th of 2019, public court documents were released that proved Demons was at the scene of the crime and not just passed by it, as he claims. In addition, autopsy reports and evidence from a blood splatter analyst show that Williams and Thomas were shot in close proximity, indicating that they were both shots from the inside of the vehicle. Bullet holes on the outside of the vehicle were staged and did not match up with the entrance and exit wounds of the two. In addition, the story that the two told the hospital, and the story that they told the police, and the story that they have told their lawyers varied greatly, further indicating that the two were hiding the truth. This could very well be their downfall while arguing their case in the court of law.
Wow.
Despite the evidence, both Demons and Henry are upholding their side of the story that they were not the killers. Because of the double homicide, Melly is currently awaiting trial, facing a minimum of 55 years, and could face life without parole or even the death sentence by lethal injection.
Wow.
Demons applied for
In
early
Florida,
release
I forgot they do got
because of the
death
pandemic and his
penalty.
asthma and bronchitis after being diagnosed at 19 and wanted better care but were denied. He has since fully recovered from the ailment. Lil Loaded. And this next
First of all, Lil Loaded killed his friend. Wait, I think I just heard about this. Did he not shoot him? What? And this is what I be saying, because side note, I get out here and I'm in a lot of this networking scenes here in Atlanta. I go to do a lot of recaps for Kickin Shcht, as well as just growing my social media company. And networking with these different people, you get a vibe, and I'm big on energy, and I've just noticed lately, like, the energy be so off and tumultuous, and it's just like walking on eggshells. And to say the least, what this situation with Lil Loaded is finna describe to you is stop playing with guns. And you're putting people who aren't about that life, who don't do that type of stuff, in danger. Because I've even had scenarios where I'm filming, I'm doing my recap video, and the moment buddy see a camera come by, they decided I'm gonna just draw out and wave my gun in front of the camera because that's what we do. Actually, no, that's not what you're gonna be doing with me. Not with my life, because me filming you is not worth possibly getting shot on the other side of this camera. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
We'd like to let you know that everything surrounding...
Here's how he's stupid. I'm gonna let the video play after this. Why are we playing with guns like guitars? Like, when did I know the baby just said, Brandon Lever get a cop star, Peter over here like I'm a cop. But that don't mean y'all really rock stars out here with guns, bro. Like, y'all need to let that life go. Calm it down, cause it's getting you and your friends killed.
Lil Loaded being the man behind the murder is alleged. Lil Loaded, whose given name is Deshaun Maurice Robertson, was said to have been involved in a shooting that left his friend Khalil Walker dead. On October 5th of 2020, local police officers were called to the home of Walker in the 7200 block of Lost Canyon Drive in the Woods neighborhood of southern Dallas. Walker was found shot with gunshot wounds to the torso by means of a rifle and was taken to the Methodist Charlton Medical Center, but he would later die from his injuries. Walker's sister, who was inside of the home, says that Robertson, Walker, and one other were outside, and 2 gunshots could be heard. When she went to check on the commotion, she saw Robertson and the other individual standing over her brother. Robertson has taken Walker to the hospital, and then dropped off the witness before returning home. He fled to Florida for several days before returning to Texas and turning himself in, after a warrant being posted for his arrest. Robertson was held in the Dallas County Jail. His bail was placed at $75,000. His bail was paid and house arrest lifted so that he could travel for his career. Robertson declared his innocence in an Instagram post, saying, quote, "They try to make you look guilty when you're innocent regardless." On March 5th of 2021, Robertson was indicted on lesser charges.
I'm about to say, so what happened then? If you didn't do it, are you trying to say your other friend did it?
In October of 2020, local police assisted a Virginia man who was in a traffic accident on Palmetto Expressway near Miami Lakes. Police noted the pungent smell of rotting flesh and flies swarming the car.
I heard about this.
Further inspection of the silver Acura, they found the body of Brian Trotter.
That's what it is. Brian Trotter is the rapper. He was an up-and-coming rapper, and his own friend murdered him. This story crazy.
25-year-old aspiring hip-hop artist who went by the alias Kent Won't Stop, who had gone missing a week before from Triangle, Virginia.
Wow.
The driver, 25-year-old Robert Dupree Avery Coltrane, was charged with second-degree murder alongside illegal transportation of human remains after shooting his friend dead. The two had been friends for over a decade, participating in high school sports and promoting their music careers together. On October 17th of 2020, Coltrane picked up Trotter from his father's house. Trotter's father recalled the event, saying, quote, "I heard a knock on the door. It was Rob. He was very reluctant to talk to me. I noticed he was acting really strange. Usually, Rob comes into the house. This time, he was really distant and nervous, and Nancy...
I'm sure he was. He's trying to plot on killing your son.
Emotional photographs for their music, but neither one made it back to Trotter's house. Autopsy reports reveal that Trotter was shot to death. Coltrane has refused to speak on the matter and is still awaiting trial. We can only hope that the victim's family receives clarity and closure.
His ass need to speak on the matter, because why? 10 years plus childhood friendship? Like, really? what could have possibly went down? I can't even say this is about jealousy and envy because, again, Brian's career was just on the rise. Even when I first heard about this story, went and checked out a few of his tracks, and they were very, very good, actually. So if you want to look into him, I'll drop some of his information in the video below. But definitely, like, why? It's people like this that definitely should have to speak up. Like, I know you can't force people to words out of their mouth, but it should be a way where you have to know, like, this has to be told. Whatever your reason, even though it won't matter, no matter what it was. But this is just uncalled for. Like, a whole life, a talented person, career just gone by someone who's supposed to care about them more than any of us. It's just crazy.
As to what happened. Big Lurch. Antron Singleton.
And I guess they consider the Colton dude a rapper because it's rappers who killed their friends, not rappers who were killed by their friends or whatever. But still, but you're not a rapper. Actually, you a prisoner who killed your friend. Next.
Whose stage name is Big Lurch, was a Dallas rapper best known for his involvement in the hip-hop group Cosmic Slop Shop. His involvement in the brutal murder of his friend and roommate, Tynesha Sace.
Wow.
April 10th of 2002, Sace was found in her apartment by a friend. Her chest had been torn open with a 3-inch brain that was found in her scapula.
What?
Her lungs had been torn from her chest, and teeth marks had been found around her body. The same friend found Singleton standing in the street, covered in blood, naked, and staring at the sky.
Was he high?
Him admitted to using PCP with the rapper the day before.
Wow.
A year and a half later, on November 7th of 2003, though Singleton's lawyers argued that the psychotic state was caused by the drug use the night before, he was sentenced to life in prison on counts of murder and...
You tried to eat your friend because you were on PCP? This is definitely some early 2000s shit. Don't get me wrong. The last thing we heard that this crazy was bath salts. Like, come in some more crazy ass scenarios. I heard a dude, I forget what rapper it was that shot his penis off, or people biting off their ears and all type of other craziness going on. But this one almost tastes the cake for sure. Like, how? How do you get so high you decide to eat your friend? Not even eat them, but he said bite marks, but then do what they did to dismember this woman. Like, that's so brutal and crazy, bro.
And aggravated mayhem. However, according to Californian law at the time, drugs cannot be used as grounds for the insanity plea.
It should
be. In 2011, he was interviewed for the documentary Rhyme and Punishment, and was one of 2 individuals who had their story of drug-induced cannibalism told. Sace's mother filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Singleton, his bodyguard, and Death Row Records.
Was he sound to Death Row? Because
the bodyguard and Death Row Records were dropped due to insignificant evidence toward their involvement in the gruesome murder.
Of course they settled that. Threw the money towards it and was like, bye-bye.
Chi Ali is an American rapper from the Bronx, New York City. He's best known for his debut album, The Fabulous Chi Ali, as well as murdering his girlfriend's brother. On January 14th,
well, that's something to be known
Ali
for.
shot and killed his girlfriend's brother, Sean Raymond, following a minor disagreement after Raymond told him that he could suck his... Ali was originally charged with second-degree murder, illegal firearms.
You shot somebody because they told you this.
And criminal possession of firearms.
SMD? Respectfully, okay.
Year, not being caught until March 5th of 2001.
How you a rapper on the run? They should know where you at.
Ali was sentenced to 14 years and served 12 of those years at the Sing Sing Correctional Facility, a maximum security prison in Ossining, New York.
He served most of his time.
To the end of the video. I want to thank you so much for sticking around. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You like...
Wow. All I can say is this is crazy. Like, have you guys heard of these scenarios or any other rappers who were killed by their friends or who killed their friends? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know that. I knew how crazy it really was, but I didn't realize it was... I'm pretty sure this isn't all of it. The actual beefs and the way... Even, again, Nipsey Hussle wasn't on this at all. And we know for a fact he was killed by a gang member who was also another gang member in his same clique that used to also be his friend, homeboy. Like, it's just crazy how the world works. And that's why I like to do this, because I really want us to tap into, yeah, it's all fun and games. Yeah, we can laugh and we can talk, but be mindful and attentive to your surroundings and what you put yourself into. I ain't gonna get too preachy before we end the video. You know I love y'all. I want y'all to stay safe out there. Again, protect your surroundings, protect your energy, and make sure who you fucking with fuck with you. period. And with that being said, I love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.